When people hear the word bulldog, the first thing that comes to mind is usually a chubby dog, struggling to breathe, covered in wrinkles and battling endless health issues. But what if I told you that not all bulldogs are the same? There's a breed called the Old English Bulldogge, a dog that looks like the bulldog of your dreams, muscular, athletic, and powerful. But here's the question. Is it really healthier than the modern English Bulldog? Or is it just another cute face hiding the same breathing issues, joint pain, and skin infections? Stay with me, because in this video, we're diving deep into the truth behind this breed. Whether you're thinking about adopting one or just curious, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you're getting into. The first thing people want to know is, does the Old English Bulldog have breathing problems? Let's clear this up. Compared to the modern English Bulldog, which is infamous for extreme brachycephalic syndrome, the Old English Bulldogge was purposely bred with a longer muzzle, wider nostrils, and more open airways. That means less snoring, less panting, and a significantly lower risk of breathing complications. Does that mean they never snore or struggle? No. They're still bulldog-type dogs with a broad head and shorter snout than, say, a Labrador. But the difference is night and day when compared to the modern English Bulldog. This breed can run, hike, play fetch, and actually enjoy physical activity without collapsing from lack of oxygen. That alone is a game changer for bulldog lovers, who also want an active dog. But hold up. Breathing isn't the only concern with bulldogs, right? What about those notorious skin problems? You've probably seen the horror stories. Bulldogs covered in rashes, constantly scratching, losing patches of fur, or smelling like sour yeast. So how does the Old English Bulldog stack up here? Well, there's good news and realistic news. The good news? They have fewer skin folds compared to the modern English Bulldog. Less folds mean less places for bacteria, yeast, and moisture to build up. This reduces the risk of things like intertrigo, skin fold dermatitis, and chronic infections. They're not walking petri dishes like some other bulldog breeds. But this is important. They're not immune. Bulldogs by nature tend to have sensitive skin and gut, which are deeply connected. Allergies to food proteins, environmental allergens like pollen or grass, and even sensitivities to cleaning products can cause flare-ups. Ear infections, tear stains, paw licking, and hot spots are all common when the immune system is out of balance. And if you're thinking, that sounds like a nightmare, you're not alone. This is where most bulldog owners hit a wall, and listen closely because this is important. If your bulldog struggles with constant itching, smelly, ears, licking paws, tear stains, or bad digestion, there's something you need to check out. It's called Pawbiotics. Pawbiotics is a natural probiotic formula designed specifically for dogs like bulldogs, breeds that are prone to skin problems, yeast overgrowth, allergies, and gut issues. It works by restoring healthy gut bacteria, which directly supports your dog's immune system and skin health. Thousands of bulldog owners swear by it because it helps reduce itching, improves digestion, and even clears up those nasty yeast smells. I pinned the link down in the comments. Go check it out. There's often a discount running for first-time customers. Honestly, if you own a bulldog and haven't tried it yet, you're missing out on one of the easiest ways to support your dog's health naturally. Now let's get real about something else bulldogs are famous for. Joint problems. Look, this is a heavy muscular dog, so of course things like hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and arthritis are concerns. But here's the difference. The Old English Bulldogge was bred with functionality in mind. Unlike the modern English Bulldog, which often has a flat chest, stubby legs, and a twisted body shape, the Old English Bulldog has a more proportionate structure. They've got longer legs, a wider chest, and a balanced gait. This means they're less prone to structural problems, but that doesn't mean immune. Owners should still watch for signs of joint stiffness, especially as the dog ages or gains weight. Keeping them at a healthy weight, feeding joint-supportive foods, and providing proper exercise are crucial to preventing issues. Let's talk about something bulldog owners rarely discuss: heat intolerance. Yes, the Old English Bulldog handles heat better than the English Bulldog, but does that mean they can chill outside in the blazing sun? Absolutely not. they're still a brachycephalic breed to a degree. While their longer muzzles help, they're not heat-proof. Exercise them in the mornings or evenings. Always provide shade and fresh water, and never, seriously, never leave them in a hot car. Even 5 minutes can be fatal. Another question that comes up is, how's their temperament? This is one of the best parts of the Old English Bulldog. They're intelligent, loyal, gentle with family, and surprisingly trainable compared to other Bulldog breeds. They love kids. They're protective without being aggressive. They're playful without being hyper. And best of all, they're total clowns. This breed loves to entertain their humans with goofy behavior, silly faces, and zoomies out of nowhere. But, and this is important, they are strong-willed. Training should start early. Positive reinforcement works wonders, but if you let them be the boss, they will take full advantage. Now let's address the elephant in the room: lifespan. The modern English Bulldog has one of the shortest lifespans in the dog world, often just 6 to 8 years. But the Old English Bulldogge? 10 to 14 years on average. That's a massive improvement. Why? Because their breathing is better. Their joints are stronger. Their immune system isn't constantly fighting itself. This is a bulldog designed to live, not suffer. But before you rush out to find one, here's the truth. This breed still needs responsible ownership. They are not maintenance-free. You need to stay on top of their diet, exercise, skincare, and gut health. This is where things like pawbiotics come back into play. Because when you keep their gut balanced, you prevent 80% of the common bulldog problems before they even start. It's that simple. So, is the Old English Bulldog the perfect bulldog? Look, no dog is perfect. But if you want the bulldog look, the loyalty, the playfulness, without the extreme suffering and health nightmare of the modern bulldog, then yes. This is hands down one of the healthiest bulldog-type breeds on the planet. Less breathing issues, less skin infections, longer life, better joints. But only if you commit to being the kind of owner this dog deserves. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and remember, the link to Pawbiotics is pinned down in the comments. Go check it out. It might just change your bulldog's life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.